What's up, everyone? Today's video we're going to be reviewing my sneaker collection and about 2 or 3 boots. Most of my sneakers I've had are about a year old, give or take. Most of them are past a year. I have a couple newer shoes. Figure it's a good time to what I wear, reference if anybody's trying to freshen up or rotate out their sneaker game. It's actually my second take of the video. The first one was completely filmed, but it went 30 minutes. So I'm trying to streamline it. So let's just get straight to it. Alright, starting off strong, I have my well-known pair, the Jordan 4 Military Blues. I had these for almost a year now. I got them like end of May. Directly from Nike for about $215. That's the average price Nike usually sells their Jordan brand for. I would say these take about like 3 wears to get used to, and I would still wear them for like a day thing. I wouldn't wear them for like an all day thing because they are like less comfortable than Jordan 1s, or even like the other Nikes that I have. It's a good blue. It's like your standard like deep blue kind of, not a navy but like a deep blue, not a turquoise or anything like that. I usually wear these with like my sweatpants, denim, blue jeans, black jeans, shorts, etc. I'll put in some reference photos throughout the video too. Give you guys an idea of what I wear. I think the pictures I post will be like between this year and my sophomore year. That's it for these. I recommend them. They're fun to style. I would look for other options though, just because they're more expensive, especially on GOAT nowadays. They probably upcharge it like double the price to $300. You might just find a different shoe, but I like these. I would buy them again. So moving on to the next pair. All right, so here we have, I'm gonna say like my most frugal. These might be the best buy if I'm being completely transparent. I got these off GOAT for about $130, I think. These are Nike Mac Attacks. The Mac Attack in general, there's a couple of different colorways. They're really cheap on GOAT, and they're good quality, a good build. And besides the Travis Scott collab from like last year, I don't see a lot of people with these. These are originally tennis shoes, but they're really comfortable. These are the Social Status collab. So like on the inside you have their shop locations. I don't know if it shows different. So you got like a satin green, suede, and then a mesh. These came with white laces, cream laces, and orange laces. The cream laces I feel like were like a 2 cream or 2 off-white. The orange laces is the satin. All the green you see here basically can tear away if you cut it to an orange suede underneath. That's what the orange laces are. That's what the orange laces are for if you ever decide to cut it out. But it is a permanent like switch over. So I don't plan on doing that unless like the green gets really beat. Then I'll decide or think about cutting it. I think these are a really good alternative though to the Jordan 4 Pine Greens, the SBs. Just because the Pine Greens are probably like right now, I want to say probably like $350. The Jordan 4s are high demand, but these, I feel like you can match one with these just because you can match green and white with the white mesh, or green and tan or cream with the suede on it. And the back of it also has like a pretty good tan, like a brown tan, that I kind of style. I'll show references on that. But I think these are like really easy to style. I think the green doesn't put you in a box per se. Like I can wear different shades of green, and because it's satin and it's like partially reflective, you don't have to color match the green as much. Like you won't be able to see the difference on it. I like these. I had these for about 2 years, a year and a half. I got these not last Christmas, but the Christmas before that. And I still wear them every week, every day, kind of thing. Like these. Yeah. Moving on. Alright, so I know the Mac Attacks were comfortable, but these are the Nike Up Tempos. These are probably the most comfortable basketball shoe I have, and other people that wear like basketball shoes, I think they can also say if they ever tried these on, they're really comfortable. The whole bottom is a complete air bubble, so you're pretty much cushioned everywhere you step foot at. I would say that these, again, they're easy to style. I've done usually black, or I have purple denim shorts that I would match with these, and I usually do purple with tan pants sometimes, black and like a tan multicolor. They're not that hard to style, but I feel like it can get stale if you overdo it. These charms didn't come with it. I got these off of a friend freshman year. He had the championship Panda Dunks, so I just traded him for that. They're comfortable, really comfortable, but I would say that styling these, you do need to have, for your bottoms, you need to be like wider, because this is a wider, chunkier shoe. So say you do like a fitted jean, it won't look as right because you have fitted jeans and then the shoe will look really chunky, so it won't look right, it won't flow all together. Let's say for these are really comfortable. I recommend buying these. I got these, I think $140, good price, especially for basketball shoes. Good quality, you got leather and suede on here. The suede is black, so if it stains, which for me it hasn't, I've had these 2 years, I had these since freshman year. For me, they don't stain. Sometimes you dust them off, but that's it. Really durable. I recommend it. I'll buy them again for sure. Moving on to my next pair. Alright, so these are my first pair of Timbs. I actually got these from my dad, so they're old. They're probably like as old as me, give or take a couple years. They're pretty comfortable. This is the only thing, but I didn't get that immediately when I got it. I got this like after 2 months of wearing it spread out. And honestly, I still wear it, but I am a little bit more cautious. I like these. They're really different, fashionable. You got black, white, not that hard to match. With these, obviously I do white pants, white shorts, black pants, black shorts. Same thing with the tops. I like these. They stand out from your normal Timbs. The heel, I'm gonna say it takes probably like 2 wears to get used to the little height difference. But other than that, they're not that bad of a boot. Obviously they're heavier than basketball shoes because they're Timbs, they're boots, they're heavyweight. But they're not like dragging your feet down kind of thing. Not much to say about these. I don't know where you would get this colorway from these days, but if you do, props to you. Moving on to my next pair. Alright, so going off the black and white type of things still, these aren't Air Jordan 1s, these are actually called Nike Airships. This is the predecessor to Air Jordan 1. So my normal size is 10, but I got these in a 10.5. You actually can see the size right there. This is a really retro style, so because I'm a 10, I'm flat-footed, like size-wise. I didn't see any Nike stores or like Finish Line, any Foot Locker, any like sneaker stores that had these. So my best bet if I wanted to buy these were to look online first and research. So I went to Nike. I saw a lot of people reviewing say to go up half a size because Jordan 1s are a little bit like wider under the toe box area, but for Airships, it's more narrow, like streamlined. So they say go up a half a size so your foot fits comfortably, and I did. I had no issues with the sizing. They fit me perfectly fine. On the other shoe, I got a Mars. It didn't come with the shoe. I found that in my grandma. My grandpa had one of his old Nikes, so I just got it off of his shoe lease. But this did come. I don't know if I showed it already, but it's a little like keychain / shoe accessory. So I got these to replace my Panda Dunks. I got Panda Dunks in 8th grade. By beginning of sophomore year, the Pandas were just work shoes. Everybody had Pandas at that point because Nike did so many restocks. So I wanted to get an alternative. I didn't want to get high top dunks because it's pretty much the same thing. And I didn't want to get black and white Jordan 1s because I felt like that was too like basic. So I got airships. I feel like it's, for this specific colorway, it's a lot of attention to detail because you got the shoelace. These came with 3 laces. You have this like kind of like faded out lace. It doesn't show all the way. I did wash it a couple of times, so I think the color on it like naturally faded. But it was like a yellow stained kind of shoelace. It had a all white lace and then a black lace. So my go-to is usually white lace because it blends in more when you dress things up. I feel like with white lace, you can actually do black and white, or because if the lace is already like the aged shoelace, you can play off of this and do black and white with like a tan, actually. So I'll put up reference photos throughout the video. I'll find an outfit that I did with it. I like these. They are lighter than Jordan 1s. They are a little bit more responsive too when you wear them around, and it does have more grip, I feel like, on the bottoms. But that's it for these. I'll transition to the next pair. Alright, so these are actually Nike boots. I had a lot of people say that these are like the Nike version of Timberland. I had these freshman year, so I've had these for a little bit over 2 years. Beginning of freshman year. So it's like a tan, lighter tan, darker tan, and then like a really like a dark gray kind of on the bottom of it. I like these though. They are very unique. I get a lot of compliments whenever I wear them at the start of the fall season. And they're lighter too than like my Timberlands, which I still have one more pair to review. I'll go over that. They're comfortable. I think they have the black colorway, which is like all leather, and I do see people from my grade wear them. Not now because it's warming up, but I feel like the leather on there looks a little bit cheaper. They usually wear like fitted clothes with that. With these, I usually do like camel pants or khakis and a sweatshirt or something like that. I'll try and find some references if I can. I like these though because this material is like a suede, and believe it or not, I got these for $40 directly from Nike. I'll show the receipt for it too. I saw these on the wall, but they didn't have my size. So I remember I went to a Nike employee, and they had a tent in the back, like in the closet area. And then I guess when you get it from the back, they're discounted whatever percentage. And then I also had a birthday discount, I believe, at that point. So you can stack those because they're 2 separate discounts. And then it came out to $40, which is, I think, is a perfect, beautiful buy. Especially because these are light but durable and unique. So I would definitely buy these again. I don't know where you would get these from because I haven't seen anyone else with this colorway. Or besides the black colorway, the all black colorway, I haven't seen anyone else with any other colorway. But again, if you find them, props to you. That's it for these. I have about 2 shoes left, so just get straight to it. So this is my second pair of Tims. First pair that I bought new. So I like these. I feel like they're a little bit heavier than the black and white ones. I don't know. I also loose lace the black and white ones too though, that might be the other thing. But I like these a lot. My options were these or the standard Tims, but I figured the standard Tims will overlap with my sneaker boots. Those are the Monodomes, if anyone's wondering. I feel like it would overlap with those, and then I feel like I wanted to stand out from the standard colorway. Same thing with the Jordan 4s. I don't like getting shoes that everybody has, and if I do, I try and get a different colorway. And I really like this colorway. You got the tan, and then brown upper, and then you have this light cream between the heel. So you can actually play around with the styling. I'll try and find some reference photos for these. They are newer, so I look for photos. But I really like these. They're really nice, fashionable, high quality. It's suede. I do try and watch out for what I wear with these just because they're suede and they're colored suede, so again they're harder to clean if they do get dirty or wet, whatever. But I recommend these. I don't want to say I recommend these because I don't want to see everybody with my colorway, but I'll tell you scan them. But I like these. Really good differential, set you apart kind of thing. That's really it for these though. I had these for like 2 months now, so I don't have too much to review on, but they're decent. Going on to my last pair, my favorite pair. Yes, the notorious Spider-Man 1s. These are the Across the Spider-Verse edition. I got these for my birthday freshman year, so like spring of 2023, I think. Or 2022. I think spring of 2023. I really like these. I wouldn't say these are better than the Chicago pair. The Chicago pair is like the original, your go-to image of Jordan 1s, which is like just the red, white, black colorway. But I think these are a lot better than the Chicago ones just because here plays off of the scene from Across the Spider-Verse where Miles Morales, the main character, got sent to the wrong dimension and his shoes actually glitched and had a mixture of all different materials. So you have like lighter leather, you have suede, you have a gradient suede, you have patent leather, you have this stream of like reds and yellow. It's based off the animation for this part. Same thing for here. Same thing with the leather and suede mix-ups. And then here is a patent leather black, so it's like a reflective. I was trying to find a fitted shirt for a ceremony, but I was looking in the mirror. I think because of the patent leather, because the black is so reflective. When you look in the mirror for these, I think it's like a double reflection, which looks like it's actually glitching, which I think was like a really nice. I don't know if it's intentional or not, but nice detail. But I think these are a lot better to style than Chicago ones, just because you have these different shades of reds that puts you in, well, it doesn't put you in a box, versus Chicago ones have a darker red, the leather is darker. So I feel like sometimes you can see the color difference a little bit more, but with these, you can get away with a lot of stuff because you have so many different shades of red that you can work with and play off of. Side note, you don't usually see it just because it's obviously on the ground, but the bottom is solar charged. So say you're out walking out all day out in the day, once it gets dark, this glows white, which is a nice detail. That's it for these though. These came with only black laces, but my aunt, she's into sneakers too. She actually got these for me. I have blue laces that I usually do, like in the summertime. And the white laces from my airships, I usually put these on here sometimes too, just to switch it up. But I really like these, they're comfortable. I've had these for almost 2 years now, and they still hold up pretty good. It's not crazy creasing or anything like that. The leather isn't scratched or anything, so they held up really well. Good quality, different, unique. I didn't plan on adding these in, but I thought about it. I felt like it was just worth mentioning. These are Jordan True Flights. They're just all black suede with some gold highlights. I got these from my stepdad, so they're secondhand. I just feel like I have, with the sneakers I have now, I can wear all black and have the sneakers add a different color, like a pop / highlight to an outfit if I want to do all black. So I don't know if I ever bring those out to wear consistently, but I just feel like it was worth mentioning. These are the second pair I don't wear consistently. I haven't worn these in a hot minute. These are Air Force Mids. The reason why I stopped wearing these is because it was like freshman year when I got these. So at the time, I was trying to find my fashion sense a little bit. And gray is notoriously hard to style if you do a full gray outfit because different fashion brands make so many different shades of gray. Like this and these sweatpants are 2 different shades of gray. And this is an even darker gray, so you'll see it even more if they're off by even a shade. But I think now, I'm on spring break, but I think when I get back to school, I might do a gray shirt and some blue jeans and see how they work. I don't know, experiment a little bit, see how I feel about them now. I just figured they were worth mentioning. So yeah. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching if you got this far. I figured it'd just be a good idea showing the sneakers I wear if anyone's looking for any shoes or trying to switch up what they wear. Good reference video. Let me know what you guys' favorite shoe was, or if you have any different shoes or a favorite segment, anything like that. I have one more new shoe that I'll review separately. That's it for today's video, and thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next one.